Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode number 25 of 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. My name's Dave. I've got gray hair, a gray beard, and glasses, and don't look quite as good as that guy on my artwork, but that's where the name came from, Gray Hair Dave. So, episode number 25. According to ChatGPT today, I'm supposed to interview a guest, a family member, interview a family member about their experiences. Well, I guess I forgot to tell ChatGPT that this was going to be a 5 to 10 minute podcast when I put those parameters into it. So I really don't have the time for that today. But I want to get back to a little bit more about the communications and how things have changed and how my life has changed with communication. I think I mentioned this before. I realized that I really did want to be a DJ, a disc jockey, when I was younger. And that's a person who's on the radio, playing the songs, playing the commercials, works for a radio station. And it wasn't about popularity. It was about the fact that I love music and I love talking into a microphone. And I don't mind being in front of people or on stage. I kind of am in my wheelhouse when I'm doing that. I enjoy that. Now, that doesn't mean that I wanted to be a TV star or a movie star. I just wanted to be a radio personality. And when I finally found podcasting as a form of communication, I have to admit, I came to podcasting late in the game. Podcasting started around 2004, 2005. And it's been around for 20 years, and I didn't realize that until 2018 when I started listening to a couple. I thought, now this is a really cool medium. I wonder how to do that. And excuse me, as I'm doing some research and stuff like that, and I was also doing some voice acting and voiceover classes with a company. I got to seeing what this was and realizing, first of all, for me, voiceover work wasn't going to be big enough for where I am. It's hard to get those gigs, and with podcasting, I can get on the air, boom, right now, I'm there. I hit play, I hit record, and then I hit publish, and boom, I'm out there. People can hear me, and if they hear me, maybe they'll want to hire me to do their editing, their voiceovers, but I'm not worried about that. It was a way to make extra money, and that was what I thought. It'd be a great way to retire, and I thought that I had a decent voice for it. I don't know. Some days I do, some days I don't. But that's what I wanted to do, and I thought, man, I tell you what, this podcasting thing really is the wave of the future. And when there are millions of podcasts out there, if not billions, I don't know. I could look it up, and as I tell people like you, look it up. I should look it up. It's not hard to figure out, but I know that there is a huge amount of podcasts out there, and I thought that is good. That would be a great way to get out my name and get my thoughts out. And it's worked for me. And like I said, I had that podcast with my brother Tim, where we went for 2 years. And that was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed that. And I think he did too. But, we sunsetted that and off it went. So it's, wow. Yeah, I just looked it up, folks. 4 million, almost 4.1 million podcasts are out there today. That doesn't mean they're all active, but it means they're out there. That's amazing to me. And there are so many different kinds of communication that the people are talking about here. And it all comes down to communication. I'm talking with you. You're listening to me. You have the ability to talk back with me through the website, 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. Yeah, so down on the bottom right-hand corner, tap the little microphone icon. It's red. Leave me a voicemail, and that's communication. We're talking with each other. You're telling me your thoughts, and I'm telling you mine during the day. If you're listening to this, by the way, folks, if you're listening to this, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Now that I've gotten onto Apple Podcasts, my numbers are growing a little bit quicker, which I'm happy as can be about. But I mean, this is another great form of communication. Television is a great medium for communication. It's somebody getting their voice out to you, telling you something they want you to hear. Which brings me to today's episode of Because I Can, I Must Tell You. Or Because I Can, I Have to. I believe I have to. I was at work last night, and we have these rules, in a sense, for our guests. We asked them not to walk in the road, and we were out making sure that they were going to the right places, to catch the right buses, to go back to the right resorts. And we're just there as a courtesy, but we're also working around a lot of fast moving, sometimes because we can't control everybody, but fast moving buses and vehicles. We're just trying to keep people safe. And this lady was this other guy I work with, he says, ladies, please, I'm out of the road. Please come up back this way. It's safer. And she just lit into him because she thought she could. Didn't want to hear that this was for her safety or where she was going was the wrong way to get where she wanted to go. I am an adult and I'm going to do what I want to do. And I don't care what you say. You can't tell me what to do. My God, folks. What are we coming to where we have to be rude to let somebody know, hey, I don't agree with you? Why do we have to go off on an employee who's just doing their job, as they're told to do by the people that they work for? We want you to keep our guests safe. So please go out there and keep them off the roads. Have them use the sidewalks. We wear vests. We wear, these safety vests over our costumes because we want to be seen by them and by traffic going by. And it's such bullpucky. People think that they are so entitled that they can just do whatever their little heart desires. Well, this lady is one of those ladies who's going to do what she wants to do, whatever her little heart desires, and one day get hit by a car. And it's going to be the car's fault because, oh my gosh, that kind of lady is going to sue the living cajeebers out of this guy. It's absolute bullpucky. I don't know where we're going in this world, folks. I just don't. I can't. So I'm only going to talk about one of these things a day that I see, I hear, I have been exposed to, whatever. But that's my one today. Now, I could talk every day about something that happens at work, which, who knows, I might. But I'm never, ever going to be here to embarrass anybody. That lady did what she did because she'd had a few drinks, and at least she was smart enough to realize that she had to have an Uber or a Lyft to drive wherever she had to go. Kudos for that, because that's what she was trying to get. She was on the wrong side of our world to get there, but hey, she's going to go where she's got to go to do it. But to do it and be rude, I'm sorry. That's, what's the word coming to, folks? I just don't know. So anyways, that's my 5 minutes with gray hair Dave today. And if you're one of those people that does that kind of stuff, folks, and you're listening to me and you stop listening because of what I say, see ya. I'm here to make light of it. I'm also here to bring it to light. If you're that kind of person, there's no need to be. Absolutely no need to be. Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Yeah. How do I get there? Where do I need to go? Wouldn't that have been a whole lot easier than trying to ruin somebody else's day because your day isn't going exactly as you planned? Just a thought. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, have a great, great weekend. Stay tuned for episode number 26 on Monday. Now, I'm going to start recording on the weekends, and those are going to be special ones that are part of a membership. I haven't figured out how I'm going to work all this yet, but if you're interested, let me know. I'd be interested to find out. All you got to do is go into the website, 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. That's the number 5, minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. Tap the microphone, leave me a message saying, hey, Dave, I'd like to know about this. And I'll start setting it up so that we can get you special extra stuff, So that's it for me. 5 Minutes of Gray Hair Dave. Again, folks, have a wonderful weekend. I'm happy you're here. Tell your friends. If they don't know how to use podcasts, show them. Thanks for listening. Bye now. Oh, yeah. Hey, by the way, bye-bye.